When For Honor was originally announced, I was more than excited. After all, what's not to love about playing an historical, iconic fighter from knights, samurai and vikings against other gamers or AI on the battlefield? When you prove that you're the best as you test your abilities in modes from duels, which is one-on-one combat, brawls, which is 2-on-2, and Dominion, where you capture points battling each other for dominance, as well as slaughtering cannon fodder foot soldiers. It's definitely something novel, and with the pad configuration that means you control the area of the body that's protected from hits via the parry strike system, it's something that can lead to multiple extended battles, leaving you feeling sated as your bloodlust rises and falls with each one-on-one. Each character plays differently, with some being quite nimble with fast-paced hits such as the Norse Berserker, while others are a little slower but more powerful such as the Viking Raider. Each fighter is unique and offers something that others don't, and to be honest, it's a title where you're going to have to play quite a few to find the one that's right for you. For example, initially, I personally thought that the Conqueror, who's a knight with a shield and morning star, was the right guy for me. I only discovered that the one that gave me the most fun was the Norse Raider, as I hacked my way round the battlefield performing executions so that foes couldn't be revived. Yet for all the brute strength combat options, there are subtle nuances to learn that will give you advantages in each duel, whether it's learning how to stun an opponent or block an incoming attack so your return hit does more damage. It's a challenge to learn, and for me one of the key advantages is that no one has a better grip of the style of the combat, as no other game like it exists, with the closest perhaps being Rise at Son of Rome, so you can pick it up without worrying that other gamers have had years of experience like they've done with Halo or Battlefield. That said, there are a few things that worry me, the key being how they're going to keep the game fresh. After all, when you've levelled all your fighters to the max, what's to encourage you to go back? For me, this is a game that will require a lot of support with regular updates, new battlefields, and perhaps even new factions, as otherwise it will become a title that will have the same failings as the original Titanfall, thus sadly causing the game's short-lived life shelf span. Likewise, another possible problem that I saw with Titanfall that could transpire here is casual gamers are being left at a disadvantage against those who hammer the hell out of the game upon release. After all, the latter will have better gear that will mean that unless they're an extremely bad player, the new guy will be facing off against a warrior with way more health or feats that will make them near impossible to kill. A handicapping system needs to be introduced, and whilst I suspect that this will be a game of microtransactions, I feel it's unfair to the casual player who is left with little choice but to purchase rather than earn their gear. Finally, the last thing that is niggling me is the customization. Whilst you can design a coat of arms with differing patterns, colours and devices, these were not transferable to the shields or armour. This is something that I felt needed to be added alongside being able to utilise your own choice of colours to help make your fighter truly unique. Whilst pilots of the designer's choice are available, it's not individual enough for me, and other titles such as Rocket League allow your own colour choices completely. To sum up, this title does have a lot going for it, and I hope that the beta will continue to build upon the success of this title, which is due for release in February 2017. However, without a plan announcing fan support as well as new options, it could well become a game that, whilst fun, will leave fans disappointed due to a lack of new material.